Hello, my name's Andrew, and these are the XERO ALPINE, a winter barefoot boot with a waterproof vegan upper, fleece insulation, and an aggressive tread for winter trekking. Back in November, I did a first impressions review of the XERO ALPINE, and it seemed like a solid winter barefoot boot. But the only problem was we hadn't hardly got any winter yet in upstate New York. However, this week we finally got a snowstorm so I could properly test the Alpines, and essentially these boots are what the Night King would wear if he transitioned to zero drop and gave up world domination in order to start a snowshoeing club. Because the Alpines have a wide foot-shaped toe box with a waterproof vegan upper, side notch for flexibility, support straps for a secure fit, lace hooks for quick release, and wraparound reinforcement panels to prevent tear-outs. Inside, you've got some fleece lining to keep the cold out, along with 200 grams of insulation and a removable heat-reflective insole for extra warmth. Underneath, the Alpine has a 5.5mm sole with lots of vertical flex and a small amount horizontally, plus an aggressive 3.5mm tread for traction and wider lugs in the front and back for durability. Despite the Alpine's thicker 9mm sole, they're still incredibly light, weighing in at 456 grams, which is half the weight of a traditional snow boot. So they worked well for shoveling snow, and my feet stayed warm with only a thin layer of socks, although I did have to pull my pant legs down over the cuff at times to prevent snow from coming in over my ankles. Heading out for a walk, the Alpines definitely had less ground feel, but because of the flatter lugs in front and back, they felt better suited to roads than more aggressive barefoot boots like my Vivo Barefoot Tracker Winter SGs. Trudging into deep snow and crusty ice, the stiffer sole was actually kind of nice because it created a more stable platform for my foot. That said, the flatter legs also gave me a bit more traction hiking across slippery boardwalks, and the waterproofing was for real because I was able to stand on a frozen pond without any leakage. Going up and down steep slippery hills, the hybrid tread gripped well on mud and slush, but the fully aggressive lugs in my Tracker Winters had a slight advantage. Also, I found the XERO ALPINE to be the best winter barefoot shoes I've tested for snowshoes because they're light enough to feel agile, but the thicker sole prevents your arches from sinking into the unsupportive fabric base, and the structured upper allows you to tighten your straps without crushing your feet. Surprisingly, my feet stayed warm down below 30 degrees, but for near zero conditions, I swapped out the stock insert for a wool insole and layered a pair of Injinji merino wool toe socks with some thicker smart wools. Overall, the XERO ALPINE is a great option for anyone who wants some hardcore grip and support for hiking on unstable terrain without having to settle for the clunkiness of a traditional snow boot. Because the vegan upper is wide and waterproof, the fleece lining provides a wide temperature range, and the hybrid tread is highly versatile for wintry roads, trails, and snowshoeing. However, the toe box isn't roomy enough for extra wide feet, the thicker sole feels like overkill on firm ground, and without stitching, you'll want to towel the Alpines off after each use and keep them away from hot, dry air to prevent the glue from deteriorating. In terms of similar winter barefoot boots, the Vivo Barefoot Tracker Winter SG has a wide waterproof leather upper, lightweight wool insulation, and an aggressive 9.5mm tread for trekking on soft ground. The Softstar Switchback has a wide or optional extra wide toe box, water resistant leather upper, lightweight wool insulation, and flexible 9.5mm Vibram tread for hiking and running on mixed terrain. And the Blanca Winter Boot has an extra wide waterproof leather upper, thick wool insulation, and a soft yet aggressive 8mm tread for casual hiking. If you'd like to support the channel, you can shop with the referral links down below, compare products on barefootwear.org, or watch my zero drop transition video to learn more about barefooting. Finally, if you have a question about the XERO ALPINE or about barefoot shoes in general, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Peace!